Okay, this is Mongoose Jake here, and for my next installment in my underrated and overlooked blaster series, I'm going to try something a little different, kind of this cozy chat with me type setting here. I'm still in my shop. I'm actually just on the back side that you never see. You always see my blaster walls and my workbench. Well, this is where I kick back sometimes, and just sometimes tinker here in my lap. So, we're going to go over the Nerf Mega DoubleBreach. Now, some people may say, wait, what, Mega Breach? Well, this thing was completely overlooked. It just is one of those blasters Nerf introduced. It was just under $20, $19.98 at most places, or $19.99, and it got basically zero attention. It was kind of like the Lawbringer. It was introduced, and you've seen some pictures and whatnot, and then poof, gone. Because there were other bigger, better blasters supposedly that cost double or triple. At the same time, the Roto Fury was out already, and it cost $40. Well, why have a double-barrel pump-action Mega Blaster that only holds 2 darts when you can have the Roto Fury that holds 10? That's kind of most people's ideas. That's the way they think, is, I'll just pay more and get the other one. That doesn't make this bad. And that's the whole point of the series, is to shine a little spotlight on a blaster, or blasters in this case. Now I forget which episode, this is number 4 or 5, but the point is to shed some light on blaster I think that people have overlooked, and this is definitely one of them. And even though it's the big brand Nerf, this is definitely one of those that people have not really paid much attention to, and I do think there is some potential. I've actually finally thrifted one, and I only paid $3 for it. So, and there's the key: if you can find one of these, especially used and thrifted, well, you can get yourself a pretty good blaster without having to spend a lot. Because I'm sure these are going to be kind of filtering out. People bought them, and they're going to get rid of them. And there's where you can get an idea for it. Because what I'm going to do with mine, I'm going to take it apart, I'm going to mod it, put a heavy spring in it, I'm going to reduce the other one down to Elites, which is, I think that'll be a fun mod to do. Have a pump action double barrel where, if you're not sure how this works, when you pump it back, you don't actually load. It's not front load. It's not like say a rough cut. You pump it back. There's a second step. You open the actual breech, and like the name implies, is a double breach. Take your 2 megas. In this case, I have the NF Strike suction cups, and I also have some of their AccuStrikes there. Place them in. Close that, or you don't have to close it. It will close when you return the pump forward. Aiming at my target wall over there. It fires, and it fires with some authority. This thing has some pretty good range. It's not a wimp. Pretty good sized plunger tube back there. And even with AR, which sometimes ARs will affect the performance, it has punch. We were just having a family Nerf war earlier, and this is what I ran. And this thing has enough range to challenge the Roto Fury without any issue. Now, as you can see here, it does come with a ammo holder. You can, put 4 on there. That's stock. That's not an accessory that you add on. And I have seen people 3D print some that fit on the top rail. So, 3D print and have let's say an 8 or a 10 round holder up on top, plus the 4 on the side, plus 2 in. You can have quite a bit, and it is, once you get it down, it's pretty fast and easy to load. You just throw those in, and then press them back, and then forward, and you reload it again. And something like this may not be the fastest, highest capacity. However, it is potent stock, and because of the breech design, I do believe it'd be very easy to reduce down and rebarrel for Elites, which is, again, my intention with my other one. I think I'll paint it and do something kind of neat with it and go in that route. But even stock, this thing is fun to use. And if you're doing a mega round, where, let's say for us, it counts as double the hit compared to an Elite, this thing can still, or again, if you do something where maybe megas are useful for destroying somebody's shield, if you have shield carriers, this has a purpose. It has range. It has power, even in stock form without mods, and it was one of the less expensive Mega blasters, you know, aside from the pistols. So this is a pretty nice overall blaster, as long as you don't need monster capacity, but you want performance. Very neat. Has a sling point here, and again has the top rail. So this thing could be used as a secondary. Put it on a sling, have it down. You could even make a sheath for it. You know, you could put it over your back and carry it like that. And I could see a very good purpose for that. I've carried it as a secondary myself when we have rounds with both Elite and Megas. And especially like last summer, we had a lot of neighborhood Nerf wars. This one was one I turned to quite a bit. And I will mod the other one, like I said. But something I think most people just overlook it. It's a fine blaster, has good performance, even stock, and it's kind of just simple and easy to use. Everybody down to kids can use them. That's why I have multiples of them. And I'm just going to keep repeating myself. It's fun, easy, simple, and potent. Those are all reasons why I think that thing is a little bit underrated and definitely overlooked, because with everything out aside from it, you know, the Roto Fury definitely got all the attention. Then along came the Twin Shock, and definitely took all the attention. And those are both good blasters in their own right. But don't sleep on the DoubleBreach. It's good too. And if you can pick it up thrifting, I would. I don't know that I would make it a recommendation at full price, because it is not the best Nerf Mega primary because of limited capacity. But hey, if you can pick one up like I did, I bought one brand new at retail, and I bought the others at thrift prices. And if you can get them for $3, $5, $6, $7, $8, yeah, that's worthy of picking up and adding to your arsenal. This is Mongoose Jake with a little chat about the overlooked and underrated blasters featuring the Nerf Mega DoubleBreach. Thanks for watching.